Welcome. The Angry Appliance Repair Person Buyer's Edition. Just wanted to make sure you knew that, in case you couldn't figure out from my outfit. So, yes, smartest man in the house. No, smartest man in the house. This is an outfit, isn't it? I mean, that's what I would call it, with the tie and the glasses and, it's an outfit. I mean, yes, I know I'm not a female, but it's still just an outfit. Anyway, so we are discussing gas dryers today. Gas dryers are basically pretty much the same when it comes to different brands, whether it is an Abracadabra brand or it's any other brand, because as I keep telling every time I try to do one of these, if I can remember, your money goes into luxury. Your money does not go into reliability, longevity, or dependability. It goes into luxury. Please keep that in mind, and sometimes I get that messed up because those are a lot of big words. So, your cheaper electric dryer, we talked about electric before, your cheaper gas dryer or your expensive gas dryer all have the same parts. They all have the things that they need to light the gas, to get the drum to move. It's all the same stuff. The big thing we will discuss when buying one is, with gas, the dryer logic stays the same. But with gas, you need to be aware that gas dryers are more expensive to buy because there's more parts in a gas dryer than an electric dryer. Just because you're running gas, more safeties. And they do usually get fixed more, for the record. Plus, with gas, you have to know, do I have propane or do I have natural? Now, let's say you have natural. With natural gas, that's what the dryer is equipped for. So you buy the dryer as is, and then usually you have someone hook it up for you, and it can be kind of expensive depending on what state you live in. Certain states have certain laws about gas hookups and permits and all that stuff for gas. Electric dryers, you just pull the plug and plug it in, you're done. These are different. You sometimes have to hire a professional with a gas license in some states to go out and hook that up for you. So, there's more money involved. But with its natural gas, the dryer stays as is and you just pay someone to hook it up. If it's propane, that's a different story. There might be one or two companies out there that actually make a propane dryer, but there's very few. Someone who knows how to do it has to convert the dryer from natural gas to propane, which you have to pay for that. And then it has to be hooked up, which you have to pay for that. So the debate has always been, which is more expensive, gas or electric? And that's hard to know. Sometimes I have seen the electric rate, sometimes I've seen gas be higher. It's hard to say. So it's usually just one of those things where you have a gas hookup, you buy a gas dryer. You have an electric hookup, you buy an electric dryer. But the principle of the dryer is the same. As I have said in other presentations, the vent matters. The longer the vent, the worse it works. Everything else in the dryer is basically the same except the tub size and the controls. You could have manual controls, a manual dial with manual switches, which isn't as efficient, or you can have an electronic control, which senses the temperature of the clothes and controls how long it runs for. It could be a shorter time, it could be a longer time. They cost more, but it's more efficient. But then there are more parts to break. Which is best for you? That's what you have to decide. But for this presentation, for buying it, the brand really doesn't matter, because usually most people, not everyone, when they go to the store to buy these to take them to the house, they're normally buying a washer and a dryer. You pick out the washer, you just get the matching dryer. But in some cases, when you're changing just the dryer only, you can basically just have to make sure of the propane or natural. You have to tell your salesperson which it is, and be prepared to pay more because of the hookup fees and possibly to convert fees. But the brand itself, you just have to choose if you want the computer, which will hopefully help dry it more efficiently and save you gas, or if you want the dials, which doesn't dry it as efficiently, but it still dries. But if you have a very long vent, I would not be concerned about the computer style because they don't work very well with longer vents. With a short vent, it can actually be effective in saving you gas. So, keep that in mind when you go shopping. But the brand of the dryer, whether it's Abracadabra or something else, is basically going to be the same built inside because of the components are all basically the same. In fact, in some cases, I can interchange certain things from brand to brand because they are so common. It is just you have to decide on the features you want, the gas style you have, and how long your vent is for which is best for you. And, as always, we thank you for spending some of your day with us.